coolstuffinc.com. Use the promo code WORST to get a 5% discount at coolstuffinc.com. And new sponsor. Welcome to the new Ultimate Guard era of the Worst Possible Commander Show. All of the accessories, playmats, sleeves, boxes that you might see around are brought to you by Ultimate Guard. So check out the link in the description to help support the show and show some love for Ultimate Guard. Ben, what is the worst possible thing you're going to do to us today?
Well, you're gonna have to police with your flash deck, CGB, because I'm playing Cascade again. Round 2 with the Idris Maelstrom Wanderer. And because I have to do combat damage with him to give my cards in my hand Cascade for the turn, I figured why not? Voltron. I'll kill everyone with commander damage with Black Blade Reforged and make him unblockable with Whisper Silk Clip.
If you Cascade Black Blade Reforged and use an Umezawa's Jite or something, I'm gonna lose it, or a Skull Clam. Just start hitting equipment, bro. I'll lose it. That's amazing.
We did it. We broke Voltron.
Yeah.
You just do it with Cascade.
Yeah.
Shea, what are you playing? What's the worst possible thing you're going to do to us today?
Yeah, so today my commander is Ishin 2 Heavens as 1. He's a 3/4 human samurai. If a creature attacking would cause a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So y'all know I love combat. So my proposal is, why not combat forever? I have a few different ways to make infinite combat for myself. Legion Loyalty, Eomer, Marshal of Rohan, Sword of Feast and Famine, Aggravated Assault, Helm of the Host, and Aurelia the War Leader. So all of those cards with each other can make infinite combat.
It might become a fight that never ends. Got it.
Yes,
Great.
exactly.
It's my least favorite kind of fight.
We'll be on watch for all of these.
Yes, yes.
And Blake, what have you brought today, and what's the worst possible thing it's going to do to us? This doesn't look like Blake.
No, so I'm actually playing Selesnya today. I'm playing Yenna Redtooth Regent, which is a new commander from Wild of Eldraine. 4 mana 4/4, and I can pay 2 and tap her to choose target enchantment you control that doesn't have the same name as another permanent you control, and I create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary. If it's an aura token, I untap her and scry 2. Can only do that as sorcery. I don't have a ton of auras in this deck. It's more just like really good value enchantments that I'm going to be copying. And I've got a couple combos in here, and two of the main ones is if I have Doubling Season and 3 Blind Mice out, if I make a copy of 3 Blind Mice when I have Doubling Season, it immediately goes to the second chapter, which lets me make another copy of 3 Blind Mice token and make infinite 3 Blind Mice sagas and have infinite mice and then try to kill you guys with them. It's going to be great. I also have Earthcraft and Squirrel Nest.
That card's expensive.
Squirrel Nest, no, it wasn't too bad.
That other card's expensive.
Earthcraft's expensive, that's true. Yeah, I love a good reserve card. So, yeah, I'm going to be trying to do enchantment shenanigans, and I'm going to try to kill you guys. I cannot figure out what makes you guys laugh. I thought that was going to get a bunch of eye rolls.
Let's go. I like that.
It's going to be a great episode, chat.
All right, everybody, let's dive in. Let the worst possible nonsense begin. Ben, you won the die roll. Take it away.
All right, I'll draw for first turn. I'll shotgun in a Steam Vents, taking 2.
He's here.
And I'll tap that for a Faithless Looting. Draw 2.
Pretty new Faithless Looting.
I'm in this card, Artful Dodge and Omnath Locus of Rage. The Artful Dodge does have flashback. Go ahead, Shea.
All right, gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna play a Bajuka Bog and exile my graveyard. Oh, Ben actually has stuff.
He has a Faithless Looting.
Yeah.
He has 2 flashback cards in his graveyard.
Oh, come on,
Ben, it's too good. I have to.
Okay.
That's so mean.
That's turn 1 removal.
That's brutal.
Whoa. Can you believe?
Should we just go next? Like play a new one?
Shea, why do you target Ben so
Yeah,
hard?
it's so mean.
You guys are the worst. Okay, go ahead, Blake.
Alrighty, I'm going to draw for turn. I will play a forest, and I'm going to cast Utopia Sprawl. I'm going to name White. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Draw. That's ramp. I see your ramp.
You gonna raise me a ramp?
I'm gonna raise you some ramp. I'm gonna play an Ancient Tomb. I'm gonna take 2 damage to play a Talisman of Dominance. And I'm going to tap my Talisman of Dominance
Don't do
to
it.
swamp cycle Troll of Kazakh Doom and go get an Underground Sea. That card costs money.
It's true.
Go ahead, Ben.
I'll untap, draw for turn. I'll play a Zagath Triumph tapped and pass.
All right, I'll untap, draw. I'll play a Bright Climb Pathway. Then I'll pay 2 for an Arcane Signet. Then I will pass the turn.
All right, I will untap. I'm going to play a Boulder Loft Pathway. All right, I will tap this for 2 to play Talisman of Unity. Then I will pay a life and throw that at you to play a Rampant Growth. I'm gonna pass the turn with a ton of mana.
That's some good ramp, dude. That's some good ramp. Underground Sea. Alela. I do have to take 3 damage. 2 from the tomb, 1 from the talisman. But here's Alela, Cunning Conqueror. Go ahead, Ben.
Right. I'll untap, draw for turn, play an island for turn, tap 3, and play a Commander Sphere. Go ahead, Shea.
Untap, draw, pay 3 for Hanwehr Garrison. I always say it German. Whenever it attacks, put 2 1/1 red human creature tokens onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Okay, then I'm gonna play Boros Garrison as my land for turn. It enters tapped, and when it enters, I return a land to my hand. That's my turn.
I'm gonna play a Jeweled Lotus.
I'm
I'm gonna sack Jeweled Lotus for 3 green. I'm going to use my Boulder Loft Pathway, and I'm gonna play Yenna. Hello.
Hi, Yenna.
She says hi back. We're gonna spend 3 mana to play Enchantress's Presence. So whenever I play an enchantment spell, I draw a card,
Oh, God.
and then I'll pass.
Guys, we can't just let him draw a bunch of cards, okay?
No, you guys can let me draw a bunch of cards. It's that guy. Go ahead.
I will untap and draw for turn. Shea,
Yes.
I bet you want to attack with that Hanwehr Garrison.
It'd be cool.
All right, I'm going to help you just to make sure you attack with it. I'm going to attack you with Alela, Cunning Conqueror. And when a fairy I control deals damage to a player, I goad target creature that player controls. So I'm going to goad your Hanwehr Garrison if that attack goes through.
Wow. Yeah, no blocks there.
2 commander Alela damage.
Ooh.
I will play Phyrexian Tower as my land for turn. I'll take 2 from Ancient Tomb for a Demure Signet. I will tap these 2. I'm going to cast a Demonic Tutor. I'm going to search my library for a card. Any card. I searched my library, I found a card. Now I'm going to tap for blue. I'm going to play a Mystic Remora. You can go, Ben.
I'm gonna put a Blood Crypt on the field, tapped. Then I'll tap the rest of my mana to cast my Commander, Idris. And then I'm gonna suspend a Lotus Bloom.
Whoa, I haven't seen this card forever.
Oopsie.
Let's see if it happens again way back when something countered it at my upkeep when I was gonna cast it.
Oh, Teferi.
Maybe you'll draw a card off of the Mystic Remora this time.
It's fair.
Instead of countering it.
I
forgot about that.
That was
Yeah, that
so
was the-
long
You
ago.
had 3 mana Teferi out.
That's the
Yeah.
deep lore.
yeah.
That's the deep
How do you
lore
remember
right there.
Ben remembers.
I remember stuff. And then I'll pass the Shea.
Okay. I'll untap, draw. Okay, I'll play a Bright Climb Pathway as my land for turn. Then I'm gonna tap 5 to play my friend Ankle Shank.
Hey.
The return of the Shanker of the Ankle.
Yeah, dude.
Remind me, it's been a hot minute.
I would love to. So he's a 2/2 Goblin Berserker with haste, and whenever Ankle Shanker attacks, creatures you control gain First Strike and Death Touch until end of turn. All right, I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna send the Garrison to Blake and Ankle Shanker to CGB. And on attacks, Garrison is going to make 2 1/1 humans. Those will also go to CGB.
Hey.
Hey. And then also with Ankle Shanker, everything has First Strike and Death Touch.
Oh, so you stacked your trigger. Okay, you stacked the triggers so that this would happen first.
Yeah. So
Makes
these
sense.
can get the Death Touch and First Strike too.
Well, I'm not blocking any of your spooky stuff, so I'll take 2.
Yeah, I'm not blocking either, so I will take 4.
Correct. Okay, that's it for me.
All right, I will untap.
Come on, Blake. Come on, Blake. Help me out. You've only got 3 cards in hand. You can't not draw cards.
Stop. Stop.
Psychological warfare.
He's
Blake,
he's got the high ground.
If you don't feed this fish, I'm going to dismember your commander.
Whoa!
That's where we're going.
Wow.
That's
Vicious.
if that's what I got to
Okay.
say, that's what I'm going to say.
I will feed the fish, but you have to let me at least don't kill this until at least the end of my turn.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Then-
trying to do. You got to give me
All
a
right,
reason.
I'll feed your fish.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to start by using Yenna to make a copy of Enchantress's Presence.
I had a feeling.
And then we are going to go ahead and tap. It's not really what I wanted to cast this turn, but I really need to draw cards. So I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to cast Ancestral Mask targeting Yenna.
Ooh,
So this is going to do
really
a few things. This is going to start by drawing me 2 cards. If nobody has an answer, I'll draw 1. I'll draw 2.
Also, you triggered Remora, so I will draw.
Yes, your Fisher's good. And then this will attach. So Yenna's now...
Big, but tapped.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6.
It's all enchantments on the
8.
battlefield, right? Mask is?
Yes.
So it counts the Remora?
10.
Yeah.
So it's she's a 14/14.
Commander.
Jesus. Already?
And he can copy it next turn and untap her, so that's a lethal commander attack next turn.
Like, I thought I was
Only-
playing Voltron.
That's true. I tried not to cascade into it. That was my mistake.
Yeah.
All right. With my second main phase, I'm going to play a Mana Crypt.
Remora,
Yep.
thank you.
And then I'll pass.
Upkeep. I will pay for Remora. Let's keep that around for another turn. Draw. Let's take 2 more from Ancient Tomb and hasten my demise to cast Whip of Erebos.
A Shea favorite.
A Shea favorite. It's honestly one of my favorites too, because I pay life in all of my black decks at such a rate that this is
yeah.
one of the things that can help me.
This was a card in Stand when I was playing. Love it.
Ben,
Hi.
you have a cool commander who wants to attack.
He does.
Let me facilitate this. I'm attacking you with Alela, Cunning Conqueror. So that is 2 commander damage in the air with lifelink if you take it, and my plan is to goad Idris.
That's fine. I'll take it. 2 damage.
I'll go to 29 and goaded. Then I'm done. Have a nice turn, Ben.
I will. Thanks.
Let's get that cascade cooking.
I'll tick down Lotus Bloom to 2 time counters. Then I'll draw for a turn. I'll go straight to combat. I'll declare Idris attacking Blake for 5. Trample.
I'll let it go through.
Yeah,
Don't kill anything on my board for your turn.
You think I have removal?
Stupid question. Yeah,
Yeah.
no blocks. No blocks.
Okay, cool. Take 5. Okay, so spells in my hand have Cascade now. Fun stuff.
What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna tap 4 to play Glint Eye Nephilim.
What?
Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards. It's a 2/2.
It's great in Voltron in this specific 4-color
Yes,
combination.
in the 4-color Cascade Voltron deck, it's a staple.
Yeah, and then I pay 1 and discard a card, and Glint Eye Nephilim gets 1/1 until end of turn.
Ben,
So we're gonna Cascade.
let's
that.
go.
Less 3 or less. That's a land. Mana Crypt, cool, awesome.
That is definitely a card. That will trigger my Mystic Remora.
I'll tap my Commander Sphere to play Aqueous Form on my commander, which says enchanted creature can't be blocked. Whenever enchanted creature attacks, scry 1.
Ooh. Now that has Cascade, right?
It does.
You got some zeros?
I do.
You already
Jewel
got a crypt.
Lotus.
Do you have the Ancestral Recall?
There we go.
You.
I knew he was gonna get killed at least once, so like.
That's true.
Wow.
That's true.
Yeah, now you have your
He
commander
hasn't
attacks taken care of. All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, yeah, those are Remora triggers for both of those. So I think that Jewel Lotus did more for me than you.
Okay, Shea, go ahead.
All right. All right, I'm gonna start by paying 3 for Commissioner Severina Rain. She's a human soldier, 2/2. Whenever she attacks, each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of other attacking creatures. And then she also has a pay 2, sacrifice another creature, you gain 2 life and draw a card. Then I'm also going to pay 1 for Reconnaissance, which is a pay 0, remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it.
Not probably necessary with Ankle Shanker.
Probably not.
Anyway, Mystic Remora trigger. I will draw.
Oh, yeah. Okie dokie.
You go into combat.
I am going to move to combat.
I have some stuff before you declare combat.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Some things some people at this table are doing are not what I would consider fair. I'm going to start out by casting Snap, targeting Blake's commander, returning it to your hand.
But then I lose my Ancestral Mask. That's so rude.
You do lose your Ancestral Mask.
All right, that will happen.
It also triggers Alela, so I will make a 1/1 Fairy Rogue because I cast a spell on Shea's turn. Now I will untap. Let's untap the Underground Sea and Dracula's Tomb. I will tap both of these and pay 2 life for a Dismember, as promised. This is going to target the Ankle Shanker, because Shea has to fight fair. It's not
Leave
fair
our
when we
ankles
can't
alone.
block your stuff, Shea. It's not fair.
It's fair. I get where you're coming from, but also, the ankle shanking is so cool. Anything else?
No, that was me. Do your thing.
Okay. All right. So, I actually brought out another human to represent the 2 separately for combat here, because some stuff's gonna happen. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and swing at CGB with the garrison and 1 human. And then there's an attack trigger here, creating 2 more 1/1 humans, and those are also going to go to Mr. CGB.
Okay. I could block and kill one of the humans, and then the trigger from Rain next turn won't be as painful for all of you. I don't like any of you, so.
That's fair.
But I'm going to take all the damage. That is 5.
Correct. Okie doke. That's it for me.
Alrighty, I will untap. On my upkeep, I will roll for Mana Crypt, odds or damage, and I will take 3. I'm going to spend 4 mana to replay my commander. And unfortunately, I'm just going to pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, Remora die. And draw for turn. Go to combat. I will attack Shea with Alela, and I will attack Ben with the 1/1 Fairy.
Oh, no blocks for me.
No blocks for me.
All right, so that's 2 commander damage to Shea, and that's 1 damage to Ben. I am going to use Alela to goad the Handwear Garrison on Shea's board, and I'm going to goad the Yidris Maelstrom Wanderer on Ben's board. I'm also going to gain 3 life. I'll tap the Ancient Tomb and go down to 23, and I will play a Felwar Stone. All right, I will tap 4, and I'll cast everybody's favorite, Sheldred the Apocalypse.
Oh man.
Hey, Blake, maybe I should have drawn a card. So whenever I draw a card, I gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. That's my turn.
I'll untap.
Yeah.
I'll take down my Lotus Bloom to 1, and then I'll roll for Mana Crypt. Odds is damage.
Bam.
Take 3.
Mana Crypts are grumpy today.
Yeah. And then I'll draw for turn.
Trigger.
I will lose 2 life. Alright, I'll move to attacks. I'll attack Blake with the Idris and Shea with the Glintai Nephilim. When I attack, I get the Scry 1. I'll keep it on top.
I'm going to spare my human. I'll take 2.
Ooh. He's gonna draw cards and it's gonna hurt. I love it, Shea.
For 4 damage, I'm going to Path to Exile your commander.
Ooh.
Rude.
It's 5 damage, bro.
It will resolve.
You get a basic, though.
I think my force is going to enter tap from the path. I'm going to discard Defense of the Heart and Favor of the Overbeing.
Oh my god, Ben, are you... Oh no. I don't even want to. All right, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a 4/4
That
then.
resolves. Yeah, it's a 4/4. It's got a +2 until end of turn.
Okay.
Any more, Ben?
Nope. Take 4, Shea.
All right, trigger on the stack, damage dealt, trigger on the stack. I'm going to sacrifice my fairy rogue. I'm going to flash in Notion Thief.
Rude. That's rude.
Yeah, if you would draw a card, I draw it instead.
This ruins my whole plan.
That's pretty good. However,
You got, really quick, I've got to make a fairy trigger. Okay. Are you going to get saved by the Blake?
no, it resolves.
Oh.
But
But,
I'm gonna turn it into a wee beastie with Beast Within.
Beast Within targeting the Notion Thief?
Then I giveth and I taketh away, baby.
Thank
I
you.
kill your commander, but I'll let you draw cards.
I appreciate
Because you're
it.
gonna take 8 to do it. So.
It's fine.
So, Beast Within hits my Notion Thief. I will make a 3/3 Beast token.
Ben, I just love seeing a buddy thrive, and I hate seeing CGP draw cards. So
You know what? I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I was feeling a little
it's gonna be
evil.
brutal.
Okay, I'm
sick,
gonna
though.
draw the 4 from.
That's fine.
Sorry. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. From my Nephilim doing combat damage. And I'll
And?
take 8.
Yeah.
2 from each of them.
Got nuked.
Ow.
Both those cards are sick though.
I'll tap my Zagoth Triumph to play a Birds of Paradise. Then, as I said earlier, Shieldred, everyone loves drawing cards. Shieldred's cool.
You got a Wheel of Fortune, Ben.
The Notion Thief
so cool.
would have done something, but I'm gonna play a Font of Mythos. So at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards.
What is that even doing in your deck?
Ben.
Ben! I love you, Ben!
Hey, if that Notion Thief stayed, CGB would just gain a bunch of life, and the game
And
would.
draw just so many
Yeah,
cards.
We love Ben.
but we love drawing cards, even if it costs us life, right?
Let's
guys?
go.
Ben, I think you and I have different measurements on that one, what we're willing, but
Okay, Shay, your turn.
I'm exhausted. Draw 3 cards.
Yes.
It takes 6 damage.
Yes.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna pay 3 to cast Ishin. All right. The Shieldred is so not okay that I'm just gonna do this right now. I'm gonna cast a D-Spark, targeting Shieldred,
A D-Spark. Shay.
Not only destroying him, but exiling.
exiling
Get
it.
rid of
Get
her.
it out of here.
I have a response.
No, dude.
And it's a Force of Negation. And I'm going to exile Lorien Revealed to counter and exile the D-Spark. And I will make a fairy, because that's my first spell on your turn this turn.
All right. I'm not giving up yet. How many cards you got in hand?
I got 2.
Do you have any open mana?
I got no open mana.
Okay. Well, I'm doubling down. I'm gonna cast a Deadly Rollick, targeting Shieldred.
She came to play!
Exiled again.
Yeah, you got it this time.
It only took 4 removal spells.
Yeah, truly. Shay, you're definitely top 3 on the show of my favorites, so you keep that up.
Awesome, Blake. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate that. Means a lot.
Shit.
Okay. I would like to move to combat. I'm going to send the Commissar and the Garrison to Ben. Then I'm going to send, we'll say how many will, this is going to be 4 humans for now. 4 humans to CGB. And now I've got some attack triggers. So I'd like for the Garrison to resolve first, creating 2 1/1 red human creature tokens, but with Ishin, that becomes 4. Okay, so that's going to be 4 more humans entering the chat for a total of 8. And so I'm going to send 1 more to CGB for a 5 total, and then 3 of them are going to go to Blake.
Were there other attack triggers?
Yeah, there's 1 more attack trigger. So when my Commissar attacks, each opponent loses X life, where X is the number of other attacking creatures.
So how much?
9,
18.
twice.
So
Boy.
the trigger is 9, and then it's 18 because of Ishin.
That's all before blocks, guys.
We all take 18.
Yes, yeah.
I will go to 5.
We all got
A
lasered.
bit of 4.
And now we move to blocks, I suppose.
I will block, I suppose.
Yeah, I've got. For me, the attack is 5 humans. Yeah.
Yep.
So I will attack with these 3 creatures, or I attack. I will block with my 3 creatures.
I'll block with my Birds of Paradise on the Commissar.
In response to the blocks, I would like to use the reconnaissance. So every one of my creatures that is being blocked, I'm going to remove from combat and untap it.
My creature will just die, so.
Oh, right. Okay, except for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even gain any life with my blocks.
That's
All right.
so mean.
So what's still unblocked that's hitting me? It was 2 humans?
Correct.
Okay.
And I have 2 humans as well?
Correct.
Okay.
And my birdie dies and I take 2.
Correct.
Nice.
9 to 3 to 2.
To 26.
Okay, well that is actually it for me. I'm going to pass over to Blake.
Alrighty. I will untap. In my upkeep, I will roll for Mana Crypt, and I will not take damage. And then I will draw 3 cards, correct?
The font is still alive for now.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't kill it.
Alrighty, we're gonna start by using Yenna. So I'm going to create a copy of Utopia Sprawl, and I'm gonna put it on my other forest. That will untap Yenna, and I will scry 2.
I assume you also named White.
Yes, sorry. This is the saddest play you'll ever see me make. I'm gonna play Sun Petal Grove, and then just to see some new cards, I spend 5 mana on a privileged position.
The card is good on its own. He only evaluates things by how many cards he draws.
I only evaluated it based on the board state. And I will draw 2 cards from Enchantress's Presence. Well, that was supposed to go better, but I think I'm just gonna pass the turn on that.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whip. We're bringing out the Troll of Khazad-dûm. Swamp cycling at its absolute finest. This can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. It is a 6/5. And it gains haste, and I exile it at the end of my turn. Shea, full send.
Whoa.
Yep, all coming at you.
I respect it. I will say no blocks.
Whew. All right, 13 damage. I will gain a piddly 13 life. So I do get to goad a creature that you control, Shea. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna goad Ishin.
Okay.
Ishin is goaded.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ben, and moving to end step, we will exile the Troll.
Okay.
It's you, Ben.
All right, hold on.
Untap.
Oh.
On CGB's end step,
Oh.
Okay.
Ben,
Yes. Blake.
I could save you from your own Mana Crypt.
Okay.
I could save you from your demise.
Yeah.
But would we prefer to risk it and me save my removal for a different thing?
How
How lucky you feeling, big dog?
what are we getting off Shea's board that would help?
Commissar? But she
Yeah,
just
the
kills us with
Commissar
other
means
creatures.
I might live.
I can
I don't know
remove
if
the
you guys
Commissar if I make it to my main phase.
Okay.
Or at least make it not able to
You
do
can't
its
like.
ability.
Okay. You got so much mana. Alrighty, you handsome man. Not only am I going to generous gift your Mana Crypt
You're
so
giving me
that
a
you
3/3.
don't die on your upkeep, you also get a 3/3 that has to
Awesome.
not attack me. Please attack me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming.
All right, 3/3 elephant
All right.
tokens.
Okay. Now it's my turn. Blake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll untap. Upkeep Lotus Bloom is now in play. I will tap 3 mana for a Oko, Thief of Crowns.
The Elker.
The Elker. I'm gonna
Interesting.
+1 it, going to 5, and I will Elk your Commissar, Shea. It's a 3/3 Elk with no abilities.
How sad.
I'm gonna tap 2 and play a Demonic Tutor.
Oh God.
Board wipe?
Oh
He's not
man.
getting a board
Are we all
wipe.
gonna die from this?
I'm gonna sacrifice Lotus Bloom for 3 black. And tap 3 more. And I'm gonna play Meat Hook Massacre for 4.
Oh!
Meat hook for 4?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm super in, Ben, and I love it.
Nah. I'm with Ben. Hook 'em.
Hook 'em, Ben.
Hook 'em, Ben.
Line and sinker,
Let's
bro.
go. Aggro decks get swept. It's what we do. It's how we play.
Huh?
Yep, we all lose 2 because of Ben's 2 dead creatures. So I go to 14. So Ben, you gain 16.
Well, that's all I got. And I don't have any mana I can spend on other stuff. So go ahead, Shea.
All right, I'm going to start with Marsh Flats. I'm going to pay a life, go get myself Plains or Swamp. Okay, I grabbed a Scrubland. Okay, then I'm going to pay 1 for a Phyrexian Reclamation.
That's the one that you can get creatures out of your graveyard with?
Yes. Paying 2 and 2 life, I'm going to use the Phyrexian Reclamation ability to return the Handwear Garrison to my hand. Then I'm going to pay 3 to play it.
It's back.
It's back.
It made an army last time.
That's my turn.
Was not expecting to untap. It's really nice to be here, though. I'm going to untap. I will draw 3 cards.
Not before you roll for that mana crypt. 7 life, Blake.
We're manifesting. And we manifested. All right. Now we'll draw 3 cards. All right. I'm going to spend 4 mana to play Archon of Sun's Grace. I will then play an Urza's Saga, which will give me a 2/2 Pegasus.
That is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. All right. Paying a life for Talisman of Unity. I'm going to play my Eternal Witness. If that enters, I'm going to get back Path to Exile to my hand.
Who's going to get pathed?
And then, for the end of my turn, I'm going to spend 2 mana, and I'm going to suspend Resurgent Belief. So, in 2 turns, all enchantments from my graveyard return to the battlefield. I will pass to CGB on that.
Yep, I will untap, and I am still here. Let's pay 2 life. That seems fine. And cast Imperial Seal. I'm going to search my library for a card, and I'm going to put it on the top. Going to tap 4, and we're going to whip Alela and bring her back to the battlefield with haste. And she will go to combat, and I'm going to attack Shea in the air with a 2/4 lifelinker and 2 more commander damage.
Yep, no blocks.
I'll go up to 14. I am going to goad the Handwear Garrison.
Yep.
Then, post-combat, I'm going to sacrifice Alela. This time, I'm going to move her to the command zone to make 2 black mana in the mana pool. Then, I'm going to tap the Ancient Tomb for 2 more mana. And then these 2 lands, a total of 6, recasting Alela.
Look at this gamer, dude. Look at this guy.
Yeah! And that's my turn. I'm done.
I'll untap.
Oh, wait. On my turn, a creature died because I sacrificed it to the tomb, which means, Ben, you did gain 1 life.
I'll sacrifice the Jeweled Lotus for, let's say, 3 blue.
Good number.
Good color.
And then tap 3 more for my commander, Idris. I'm going to tap 2 and play a Dockside Extortionist.
Woo! Okay, then. I'm sitting on 4.
It's artifacts and enchantments, right?
It's enchantments, including the copies.
11, 15.
15 treasures.
15 treasures?
Heck yeah. All right, I'm going to go right down to 5.
10 mana.
And play one of the best Cascade cards ever, Apex Devastator.
Oh, Ben, I love you. Can just give me one of these, baby.
Oh, firm.
That's from.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do
do
this.
it.
Let's do
Less
this.
than 10. Oh, Vampiric Tutor.
All right.
Okay, well, that will it resolve?
You're going to put Vampiric Tutor on the stack with an Apex Devastator and 3 Cascades on the stack?
Yes.
And yes, it will resolve, so you get to choose your next cascade.
No. I gotta try. I'm gonna cast a Fierce Guardianship on the Vampiric Tutor and trigger Alela to make a fairy. I have to try. All right, no Vampiric Tutor, but you have 3 more Cascades.
Yeah.
Okay.
DGB, thank you.
Nature's Lore.
Get
Can I
it.
get a land at least?
Get it!
Counters everything you cascade into.
Psychosis Crawler.
What?
Oh my god.
Children at home?
Oh, Benny Boo.
You guys deserve it. You deserve it for hating children.
Number 3.
4.
4. Oh, this is the last one. Right? Arcane Signet.
Arcane Signet.
Phew.
Ooh.
I'm going to tap my Exotic Orchard to play an Ignoble Hierarch. I'm going to tap the Arcane Signet and the Commander Sphere and my island and spend 1 treasure to play Prosper Tomebound. I'm going to +1 my Oko, going to 6 to make the Whip of Erebos an Elk. Okay, I'll go to my end step and I'll exile the top card of my library from Prosper. is an Otawara.
Okay, I'll draw for turn, +2. All right, we're gonna play a Blight Step Pathway. That's my land for turn. We're tapping 6. For Alela, the War Leader.
Okay.
That's a magic card. Can I get a read on that, please?
Of course. She's a 3/4 angel with flying, vigilance, and haste. Whenever Alela, the War Leader, attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. All right, I'm gonna move to combat. Ben, I'm gonna swing at you with the Garrison and Alela. On attack, I get 2 1/1 humans, and those will also attack you.
Okay.
Okay, after those guys enter, everything is actually gonna untap because of Alela.
Oh, and you're going to have another combat phase. Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna have another combat phase.
Love that.
I'll block the Garrison with my commander. Apex Devastator is going to take 1 human, and so is the Psychosis Crawler.
Okay. In response, I will pull those out with Reconnaissance, the Garrison, and the 2 humans that you blocked.
Okay. And I'll take 3.
3 from Alela.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do it again.
Love it.
Okay, so we're doing it again, and the Garrison makes 2 more humans.
And where are they going?
Those are going to Ben.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay. I'll do the same blocks except Prosper and Dockside want to block a human too. So I'll take 3 again.
Yep.
Okay, down to 13.
And I'll do the same thing with the Reconnaissance, making them untapped and no longer in combat.
Not the Alela.
Not the Alela.
There you go.
Your go, Blake.
Alrighty, I untapped. In my upkeep, I will have Resurgent Belief go down to 1, and then I am going to roll for Mana Crypt. Odds. Oh. Love you, Mana Crypt.
And before you draw your cards, I'm going to spend 4 treasures, 2 flash, and a Notion Thief.
Not again.
Ben, you're uninvited to my next birthday party.
That will.
Luckily,
He has the path.
We
He has
know
the
I have a
path.
path. So I'm going to spend a white, and still in my upkeep, I will Path to Exile your Notion Thief.
Okay.
Go get another land, Ben.
Yeah, I will.
Just ramping you, bro.
Yeah, thanks.
Alrighty, well, now I'm going to draw my 3 cards if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you. Urza Saga's going to tick to 2. Alrighty, I'm going to spend 4 mana to play Anointed Procession. So this is going to do some triggers. I'm going to make a Pegasus with Archon, and I'm going to draw 2 cards with my Presence Eye.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. Alright, so I drew 2 on cast, and then when this enters the battlefield, I'm going to make 2 Pegasi. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana to play Sigil of the Empty Throne.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to start by drawing 2 cards with Enchantress's Presence. Alright, I'm going to play a Forest. It's my land for turn. Then I'm going to spend 3 to play a Squirrel's Nest.
The worst possible. That's the worst possible.
That's the part of the start. I will start by drawing 2 cards with Enchantress's Presence. I also make 2 angels from Sigil of the Empty Throne, and then I'll go up to 6, 2, 2 Pegasi. And I think that's all the casting I'm going to do this turn. So I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack Ben for 5 in the air lifelink.
Okay. I will have to take that.
But what about Oko? Going
My
for the
stuff's
life.
hexproof. So.
Going for the life total. Gotta respect
Okay.
it.
And
Down
I
to
will
8.
gain 5. And that is all of my things. So I'm going to pass to you.
1 ring to rule them all. I would like to gain protection from everything until my next turn.
Sure you would.
Yeah.
Tap to 1 ring, add a bird encounter, and I will draw a card. Combat! I will attack Shea in the air with 1/1/1 fairy, and I'll attack Ben in the air with 2/2 Alela.
No blocks for me.
No blocks for me.
All right, so 1 point to Shea, 2 points commander to Ben, and I will goad the Apex Devastator, and I will goad Alela.
Cool.
That's what I got, Ben. Take it away.
Okay. Alright, I'll go to my draw step and draw 3.
Now, those are Psychosis Crawler triggers, I believe.
Yes.
And I don't think I could get it. I don't think I get out of those.
Ouch.
It's each opponent loses 1 life.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't get out of those. So we take 3, guys.
I'll tap 1 island, and I will play a treasure cruise delving 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Results for
Okay,
me.
I'll draw 1, I'll draw 2, and I'll draw 3.
Did you just kill Shea with card draw?
I did.
Oh, man.
Oh, we got a knockout.
Love it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap 4 and play hostage taker. And I will take the 1 ring.
Will you now?
Well, try to, at least.
You're going to target the 1 ring with hostage taker.
Yes.
Ooh. So when you cast that, you would gain protection until your next turn. You draw another card with Psychosis Crawler. You know, I can't stand for that.
Yeah.
I can't stand for that, Ben. Hostage taker enters the battlefield. Targets the 1 ring. Then I have a response. I'm going to sacrifice this fairy rogue for 2 black mana. Then I'm going to pay 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to cast March of Swirling Mist. My targets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, phased out.
Whoa.
Also, trigger Alela. Make a fairy. I did sacrifice a fairy, so you gain 1 life from your meat hook.
Woo.
Does everything but your goated Apex Devastator phase out?
Yeah.
It might hand Blake the game, but man, you're not taking my ring.
Okay, in response to that, I'm gonna tap my Commander Sphere for floating green, and then I'll sacrifice it to draw 1 more card for you guys to lose 1 life.
Yep, we both lose 1 life to the crawler. It's not phased out yet.
Yep, it resolves.
Dude.
Oh.
I'm gonna plus Oko to 7 and Elk the 1 ring. Okay, well, I'll go to combat, and I have to attack with Apex, and it can't be at CGB. So try to take 10.
I've thought all turn about this block. I'm going to block with 1 Pegasus.
Okay. Darn.
Ember Cleave.
Yeah, oh my god. I would cry.
I will play Otawara from Exile, and that's my turn.
Resurgent Belief will go down to 0 counters, and I will cast it for free. You guys ready
Yeah,
for this?
maybe.
Yeah.
Ancestral Mask.
Did it?
That's going to go on to my Pegasus.
It's pretty big.
All right, and this will also make 2 2/2 Pegasi for the enchantment entering the battlefield. All right, I will also roll for Mana Crypt. Odds or damage. Oh,
Got him.
Ouch.
it's about time.
Down to 3.
Okay, and then I'm going to go to my main phase, which will have Urza Saga move to 3. I'm going to tap it for a mana. Alrighty. I got a Soul Ring. Here's what I'm going to do. We are going to pay 2 mana. I'm going to play Earthcraft. This will draw me 2 cards. This will make a bunch of tokens.
2 more angels.
Yes.
2 more Pegasus.
And now with Earthcraft and Squirrel's Nest out, I'm going to make infinite squirrels. Just all of the squirrels. However many Ben made last time, plus 1.
Wow.
Yep.
That would be a Google and 1 squirrel.
Wow.
For the record.
That's the number. Ben, I'm going to attack you with all of my Pegasus tokens. This one's a 20/20 because of the Ancestral Mask, which is good. And then these are all 2/2s. So you're getting hit for 30.
Okay, yeah. Seeing as I have no creatures to block, especially ones with flying, I will die.
I'm going to gain 30.
Gain 30. Seems good. Seems good.
And then I am just going to pass.
I will draw 1 because the font is gone. I'm going to channel Otawara, the Soaring City, targeting the Elk 1 ring.
Nice, yeah.
I'm going to tap the 4, and I'm going to cast the 1 ring and gain protection from everything until my next turn.
Wow.
I'm going to tap it and draw a card. I need to thin this deck, apparently, so I'm going to play Marsh Flats and pay the 1. Go find a swamp. All right, Thought Vessel. And pass to you, Blake.
Okay, I'm going to untap with more tokens than Ben's ever had. I have infinite mana, I have infinite all of the things. But
Mana Crypt. Let's get.
shoot.
Come on, let's get it right.
Come on!
Yes.
Oh, darn.
A few more of those, and I got you.
A few. Anything else? In my main phase, I will play Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth.
Forests and swamps for everybody.
And then I'm going to spend 4 to play Court of Ardenvale, just to get the Monarch.
Okay.
I'm not going to attack you with anything.
You do draw 2 from the presence.
Yep. Draw 2 from the presence. Made a few tokens. I'm not going to attack, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Draw for Monarch.
Hwah.
All right, here we go again, baby. Untap. I'm still here. If I draw the Hullbreaker Horror here, it's a miracle. I will lose 1.
That'd be sick.
To the One Ring, I will draw for turn. Snapcaster Mage. Imperial Seal.
Oh.
Yep.
Pay 2. Go to 1.
Oh my gosh.
Search my library for a card, put it on top.
Go for it, man. I'd gut shot you if I could.
I've searched my library for a card, I placed it on top. I'm going to tap the One Ring to draw 2 cards. Meat Hook Massacre for 4. With a Google of Squirrels out, Blake.
Yep.
All right, so I am going to go to
So much life.
an absurdly huge life.
An unbeatable.
I don't
might
know.
think.
I don't know what to even put on this thing. I am now at a Google +1, or actually it's plus whatever these are. So a Google and 22 life, and you will lose 3, Blake. You will lose 3,
okay.
and I will. Oh, 4 actually, because the whip is an
Oh
elk.
my gosh, how many more?
Yep.
I usually lose 50.
And I've lost my protection from everything, and that's my turn.
All right, on my upkeep, I will roll Mana Crypt. Okay. Slowly but surely, Castle Ardenvale will trigger. Or Court of Ardenvale, apologies.
Yeah, you're still the monarch.
I'm going to get Eternal Witness back,
Uh-huh.
and I will get Path to Exile into my hand.
You love that card.
It's efficient removal.
Okay.
Then I will draw for turn.
Yep.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 3 mana to Grasp of Fate.
Ooh.
What do you think about that, pal?
I think that's a mana drain. That's what I think that is.
Right. However, I do draw 2 from my Enchantress's Presences
Yep.
and make a 4/4.
2 4/4s.
2 4/4s. Oh, you know what I can do?
What can you do?
I'm going to make infinite squirrels again.
Ta-da! You sure?
Yay!
It worked out so well last time.
So I'm going to do your life total plus your life total.
Double.
So double.
Double last time. Double
Yes.
Googles. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I'm going to spend 4 mana to play Staff of Domination. So because Anointed Procession, I have that plus Earthcraft and Squirrel's Nest, I have infinite mana.
Yeah, because every time you make 2 squirrels and one can untap the land to make a squirrel, the other can untap it to tap it for mana.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some cards. We're going to
Any amount of cards you want, Blake.
This is, oh my gosh, is this what life is like? Is this,
Shouldn't have mana drained the Grasp of Fate.
I'm just going to keep drawing. God, this is great. Oh, look, more cards. CGB, are you a little jealous right now, dude?
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibes. I got to play a good game. I'll be okay.
Okay, now I have infinite mana, a ton of tapped squirrels.
Double Google squirrels.
But they're all, I have just billions of them. So
Yeah.
I'm going to play Crater Hoof Behemoth.
Yeah.
And then guess what else I'm going to cast? I'm also going to cast Triumph of the Hordes. And must I say, I cannot believe Shea is dead right now.
I'll bring her back.
That is the
Shay, do you want to
saddest-
sit? No, Shay can come sit in my seat
Please.
and take it.
She's not gonna.
No, she's not gonna? Okay. You want to sit here?
Well, you've
That's so sad.
You've at least done that now, but Shea didn't die from it.
Yep.
So that's the.
I haven't
Yeah,
died.
but that's not, I don't care.
I haven't died yet from it either.
Shea has to die to it.
I haven't died from it yet.
All right, CGB, I'm going to attack you with so much infect.
Yeah?
Yep.
What's attacking me?
Everything that is
That can
untapped.
attack.
Yes. So
Fire
all
everything.
the squirrels, all the Pegasi, the one. All
You
the
have
things.
infinite mana.
I also
You
untap all my squirrels.
Untap all your creatures.
I have 2 Google.
Everything.
Plus.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything. I play Aether spells. I don't. I die. You got me.
Before you die, I'm going to draw down to 1 card, and then you die. Okay. All right.
Nicely
GG,
done, man. Nicely done.
Woo! That was crazy.
Wow.
That was a game of Commander. Let's, from all that, find our cards of the game. It's time for our CoolStuffInc.com card of the game. I will go first. My card of the game, in honor of Spoopy Season, is the Meat Hook Massacre, because today I got to Meat Hook for a Google +1.
That was pretty sick.
Which would have survived an attack from a Ben Squirrel army, but not Blake's second Squirrel army, as it turns out. So how often do you get to do that? That's why it's my card of the game. Ben?
My card of the game is Apex Devastator, just a group favorite of ours, and it's a great Cascade card, and it's just awesome.
One of the best.
When it hits the stack, it's always a, whoo, here we go, every time.
Yeah, you got to brace for those Cascades.
Shea, cards of the game.
Yeah, I picked two because they worked so well together, the Handwerk Garrison and the Commissar Severina Rain. Yeah, they just worked amazing together, and I could tell you guys are really scared.
We were taking heavy damage.
And that makes me feel happy.
Shea actually very merciful, spreading the damage around
Yeah.
to give us opportunities to do cool stuff. So just want to give you kind of a little thank you from there, because I got to play a little more Magic, and she could have just probably picked one of us and killed us.
Yeah.
So thank you, Shea. Blake, our winner, who I'm sure won't rub it in at all, card of the game.
So remember that time I beat you? Oh. So honorable mention to Ben's Meat Hook Massacre, which kept us all in the game, made it pretty interesting. Also honorable mention to Craterhoof Behemoth and Triumph of the Hordes. I didn't kill Shea with it, so that quest is incomplete.
Doesn't count,
but it felt
man.
great.
Doesn't count. I don't care how many Googles of Infect you give me. I'm a control mage. I take that all the time. Shea has never been triumphed out, hoofed out. Hasn't happened.
Hasn't happened.
So it means nothing to me.
Swin doesn't count. And then my actual card of the game was Enchantress's Presence. Just drew me a ton of cards. Really liked having Yenna, making copies. It was awesome. So 10 out of 10 to Enchantress's Presence.
Yeah, that card certainly was like turn 3 or something. Kept you in that whole game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Copied it.
Definitely.
And it's in one of the precons now. So
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you for staying all the way till the end of this epic game. That is the best way to support the channel. The next best thing that you can do is check out our sponsors, CoolStuffInc.com, with the promo code WORST for a discount. Ultimate Guard, our new sponsor, bringing us the sweet playmats over here and the sleeves. Check out link in description for that. And thank you very much from all of us here at the Worst Possible Commander Show. You're cool.